What's up, foodies? Today we're making perfect fall-off-the-bone barbecue ribs with an amazing homemade blueberry barbecue sauce. This recipe can be made on the grill or in a smoker. I personally like the flavor you get from a smoker, so that's what we'll be using today. The instructions for the gas grill will be in the recipe in the description below. So let's get into it. First things first, we're going to keep the membrane on the back of the ribs. Trust me, this helps lock in the flavor and moisture. This is a bit controversial in the barbecue world. Some people prefer to remove it because it can be tough and act as a barrier to flavors and smoke. However, I like to keep it on because it helps hold the meat together and retain moisture during the long cooking process, resulting in juicy, fall-off-the-bone ribs. Ultimately, it's up to you. Try both ways and see which one you prefer. Which brings me to my sponsor, Community Natural Foods. They have provided me with some amazing fresh pork from Platinum, Alberta. Season the ribs generously with your favorite barbecue seasoning and salt and pepper. Do this on both sides. Then let them sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes. I am using a spice mixture I used on my smoked pork shoulder. You can get the link to that in the description below. Now preheat your smoker to 225 degrees Fahrenheit or 107 degrees Celsius for low and slow cooking. Low and slow is the key to tender, fall-at-the-bone ribs. The gentle cooking method breaks down the collagen in the meat, making it tender and delicious. If you're using a charcoal grill, set it up for indirect heat. If you're using a gas grill, turn off the burners on one side.
I also like adding a pan of water to the smoker. This helps prevent the meat from drying out during the long cooking process. And the moisture in the smoker also helps add smoked flavor to the meat.
Now place the ribs on the grill, meat side up, over indirect heat. Then close the lid and cook for 1 hour. After the first hour, spray the ribs with water or apple cider vinegar to keep them moist. Then continue spraying once every hour. This not only adds moisture, but also helps build a flavorful bark on the surface. Now, while our ribs are cooking, let's make our blueberry barbecue sauce. In a medium saucepan, we're going to combine 2 cups of blueberries, fresh or frozen work here, half a cup of ketchup, a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 cup of honey, 2 tablespoons of molasses, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, optionally a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir the mixture to combine all the ingredients. Bring the mixture to a gentle boil over medium heat, then reduce the heat to a low. Then simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes, stirring occasionally until the blueberries break down and the sauce thickens. If you prefer a smoother sauce, use an immersion blender directly in the saucepan and puree the sauce until it's smooth. If you don't have a stick blender, let the sauce cool a bit and blend in a regular blender. Once it's to the smoothest you like, place it into a jar and cover, and place it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Now, remember, the key to a great barbecue sauce is balancing sweet, tangy, and spicy elements. Taste your sauce as it simmers and adjust as needed. Too sweet? Add a splash more vinegar. Need more heat? Increase the cayenne pepper. Now place to the side and let cool, and let's get back to our ribs. After 2.5 to 3 hours, remove your ribs from the grill and wrap them tightly in heavy-duty aluminum foil. This step steams the ribs and makes them incredibly tender. Once they're wrapped, place them back onto the grill and cook them for another 1 to 2 hours until they reach an internal temperature of 195 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. While they are cooking, I wanted to tell you about my new best-selling cookbook, the FOOD-DEE Odyssey Totally Greek, which is now available. From mouth-watering moussaka to crispy cheese pies, every recipe is crafted with passion and love, inspired by years of working in Greek restaurants and my months of travels all over Greece. Each page is filled with vibrant photos and step-by-step instructions that will transport you to the heart of Greece, making it feel like you're right there in a bustling taverna. You can grab your copy in the description below. Once they're done cooking, carefully remove the ribs from the foil as they'll be tender and fall off the bone, then place them back onto the grill, then brush them with a generous amount of the blueberry barbecue sauce. Close the lid and cook for another 5 to 10 minutes, allowing for the sauce to get sticky and caramelized. Then remove the ribs from the grill and let them rest for 10 minutes. This allows the juice to redistribute throughout the meat, ensuring each bite is juicy and flavorful. Brush a bit more barbecue sauce on the ribs, then slice between the bones to separate the ribs. Then serve the ribs with additional blueberry barbecue sauce on the side to dip them in. There you have it, my fall off the bone, perfectly tender, juicy barbecue ribs with mouth-watering blueberry barbecue sauce. The combination of smoky, savory ribs with the sweetness of the blueberry barbecue sauce is a great pairing. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and until next time, FOOD-DEE out.